So now let's see this. My video wasn't recording. Now let's see. So the next algorithm is binary search. So we are almost at the end of this divide and conquer. So by just doing this binary search, we will be ending this topic. So I hope you have watched all the videos, and if you have loved watching my videos, please do subscribe because I am just putting my heart in all these videos, making doing, because I love all these algorithms and every subject other than COA. All subjects I love them. I don't hate COA, but some parts I'm not very confident. So I hope you have watched, and if you have watched, so please do subscribe. The least I can ask you for that, because if you subscribe, this will boost my confidence that people are actually watching my videos and they are getting some benefit out of it. Okay, so now let's start. Binary search. So binary search, also known as half interval search or logarithmic search. So logarithmic search, because I think because it is log in time complexity, that's why it is logarithmic search. I don't know. I'm not very sure of it. Is a search algorithm that finds the position of the target value within the sorted array. So prerequisite is this. Okay, sorted array. It has to be sorted array. It doesn't work on unsorted array, and no linked list is allowed. No linked list is allowed. Okay. So this is another important point. No linked list is allowed. So now binary search works on sorted arrays only. It begins by comparing the middle element. Okay, so the middle element of the array, we have to find the first. We have to find out the middle element. So let's say this is our middle element, and if we say that the middle element is our target value, then bingo, you have found out, and just return its index. So if the target value matches the middle elements at position in the array is returned. So the position of this array is returned. If the target value is less than the middle element, first middle element is not equal to the target element, and the target value is less than the middle element, then we have to go and search in the left part, or else we have to go and search in the right part. Okay, so this is basically the idea behind binary search. Now we will see the algorithm. Okay, then time complexity. Now let's see the basic of this algorithm. Okay, so problem statement is, given an array A of n elements with values or records A0 to An minus 1. Okay, so sorted. Okay, so this is very important. It has to be sorted such that A0 is less than equals to An minus 1, and the target value is T. The following subroutine uses binary search to find the index of T, the target element, in A. So now algorithm, let's say set L equals to 0, the lowest, the leftmost will be 0 and the rightmost will be n minus 1. So now if L is greater than R, so the left pointer cannot be greater than R pointer, so it is unsuccessful. Now if n, the middle element, position of the middle element to the floor, the largest previous integer. Okay, so the floor means the largest previous integer. If you remember that 2.5 of floor is 2. Okay, so this is basically L plus R by 2 divided by this floor value. Okay, so now middle element is found out. If target element is equals to middle element, the search is done and return m. The middle element, the index of this middle element is returned. So if this is also not the case, now if T is greater than the search this middle element, the target element, I told you this target element, this is our middle element, and the target element is greater than our middle element. So now we have to change this to A of, so left was 0, right? 0. Now left will point to m plus 1. This was middle element, so this will point to m plus 1. So this will run from m plus 1 to n minus 1. Okay, so now this, and go to step 2 and continue doing that. Again we have to find the middle element like this. Like this it will continue. Or else if a target element is less than m, right element will change to m minus 1. So let's say the target element is less than the middle element, so we have to change this next of middle element to m minus 1. The right element will be changed to m minus 1. Okay, so then again we have to do all this we have to find the middle element like this. So now we will see the code, and I hope you have understood. Basic idea is that we have to find the middle element. If it is the actual target element, then nothing to do. If it is the target element is greater than the middle element, we have to change the left pointer to here, and we have to search again in this. We have to find again middle element, and recursively we have to do, or else we have to change the right element to m minus 1. So basically this is the idea behind this algorithm. So now let's see the code of this binary search. So now let's code here, sorry. So int binary search, int array is taken, A is the left, L index is the left index, R index is the right index, and this is our target element. Int target is a target element. Int m index, it is just taken a variable to find out the middle element, while L index is less than equal to R index. So the left index always is less than equal to the R index. Then only we will go inside the loop. So m index is equals to L index plus of R index minus L index by 2. This is basically finding the mid element. Basically finding the mid element. Now, if the array means the actual value m index is equals to target index, we just return the m index, means the whatever is the m index pointing the index, we will return it. If not, so what? This target element is not our middle element. Then we have to check if array of m index is less than target. So I have already told you. So let's say this is our mid element, and our target element is less than the mid element. So somewhere here maybe this is present. Okay, so the L index will be is less than the target. So once again the M index is less than target. So target is sorry. So the target is greater than the mid. Just like I just thought opposite. So target is basically greater than the M index. So it will point to the left index will point to mid element plus 1. Okay, so the mid element plus 1, the left index will point, and as usual R was there. So somewhere inside this the target element may be present. Okay, so again with this we will forget about this, and we will run inside this this part of the array. Okay, so this part of the sorted array. So now we will check this again. We have to find a mid element and everything. Okay, so now if this condition was false, then what we have done? So right index, so forget about this now. So if the mid element is greater than the target element, so this condition was just vice versa. So what we have done? R index will be m index minus 1. So m minus 1, basically mid minus 1 would have been R, and L would have been intact. So inside this somewhere our what this target element may be present. Okay, so then again recursively calling this, and all this will happen. So basically this is our algorithm and this binary search. So now let's see the time complexity. So time complexity is time complexity will be T of n equals to T of n by 2 plus of 1. So why this is coming? Because if you and also the binding condition is T of 1 and 1. Okay. So this is just binding condition. If one element is present, the time complexity is 1. So why I just write out like this? So think it like this. Okay. So this is our element. Let's say this is our mid element. Either this part of array will be considered, or this part of array will be considered. Not both. Any one will be considered. So just not two, just any one would have been considered. So like the total is n. So we have to consider one part of this array. So it will be n by 2, and some constant is required. So plus 1. So time complexity is coming down to as order of log n base 2. So for binary search, okay. So for binary search, it is coming down to as order of log n base 2. So another thing I wanted to say is that since in few days back I had IIT Guwahati PhD interviews. No, sorry, not IIT Guwahati. I think IIT Madras MS interview. There was a question asked that suppose in case of binary search we take the middle element, right? So if in case of middle element we take the third element, let's say the third element, what would be the recursive relation? So I thought and I answered that anyways it will be divided into two arrays. Maybe this part will be lesser, this part will be greater, but it will be divided into two arrays, and in any of that array we will continue. So maybe the recursive relation will be same. Okay, so then the search said okay, like I felt that the answer is correct, but I don't know. So if I get any update from them, I will tell you. So by this we are at the end of our divide and conquer. So now it is more than 4 o'clock, 4:10 in the morning. So I cannot do the PYQs now. So I will do continue with PYQs tomorrow night. So I hope you have understood all this, and if you are patiently watching till now, so please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and I will continue with PYQs, and we have left with two type of algorithms, that is greedy and dynamic. Okay. So both of them are important, not very tricky, but both of them are important. So we will continue with this. Before that, we will do PYQs and some important questions. Then we will move on to greedy and dynamic, and that will be our end of DAA course. Then we will start with TOC. Okay. So thank you for watching. See you in next video.